The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first onstage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, or
by virtue of powers vested in me as acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated in this occasion. Can you please bow your heads? Thank you. You may be seated. Molweni. Andivi, molweni. Sanbonani. Khotsong. Lotshani. Khoyemore. Thobela. Dimachironi. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first recognize His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, Chancellor of UNISA and former President of the Republic of South Africa, Principal and Vice Chancellor Professor Lenkabula, the Chairperson of Council, Dr. Musia, and members of Council in absentia, members of Executive Management and Extended Management of the University in attendance, Executive and Deputy Executive Deans from various colleges present here, esteemed dignitaries, friends of UNISA in attendance this morning, college academics, professional support staff, unisens, parents, grandparents, guardians, siblings, spouses. May I also include boyfriends and girlfriends if they are here? And partners, friends and family, and of course our graduates and diplomats from various colleges who are graduating here today, the class of 2024, maybe even 2025, who are soon to be the alumni of this University of the Land. It gives me a great pleasure to extend a warm greeting and heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you in this room on this momentous occasion of the graduation ceremony. My name, ladies and gentlemen, is Matsidi Somolapo, Acting Vice Principal, Strategy, Risk and Advisory Services, and I'm officiating this morning's ceremony on behalf of our Principal and Vice Chancellor, Professor Lenkabula, who could not be here as we are all busy with the graduations all over the country. With me on the stage are colleagues who will be presiding jointly with me in this ceremony. From the College of Economic Management Sciences, we have Dr. T.L. Ngonya-Mando, who will deliver the Chancellor's address on behalf of the President, Thabo Mbeki. In the Registrar's portfolio, we have the Acting Deputy Registrar of Governance, Dr. Benili Kubu, and the Regional Director, Dr. M.C. Mloja. And also with me are academics and college representatives from various colleges. From the College of Law, I have Dr. T.D. Ngobeni, Dr. S. Ndlazi. From College of Human Sciences, I have Professor M.S. Matebane and Professor R.F. Makadwan. College of Economic Management Sciences, I have Dr. E. Easthuizen, Dr. T.L. Ngonya Mando, Dr. C.L. Rilanda, Mr. M.N. Bomoi. From the College of Science, Engineering, and Technology, we have Professor B. Chimbo, Professor N. Nketo. College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor S.L. Libilo, who is the Director, School of Agriculture and Life Sciences, Professor M. Mabilibili, Dr. Matlal. College of Education, we have Professor R.B. Monyai and Professor M.M. Poshoko. College of Accounting Sciences, we have Dr. R.E. Hlakudi and Ms. Dumalisile. Graduate School of Business Leadership, I have Professor G.P. Baloi. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we have also the supervisors of our graduating doctoral students, and our doctoral students, Amo Bayo Ayokunle, with the supervisor, Professor B. Chimbo, and Professor, the supervisor, Easthuizen, is here with Wonga Duke Mfundisi Mabona. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make a special acknowledgement of our UNISA stakeholders and also who are graduating, who have students who are graduating, but also our sponsors, some of our sponsors who sponsor our students here. We do have Mr. Jack Dema, the principal and CEO of Buffalo City College, and we have Ms. Falanza Mudley, who is the HRD manager, and Mr. Mziwabo Stemele. They are both from the Eastern Cape Department of Social Development. And then we also have Ms. Asanda Ntswai, who is the managing director of Memento Holdings. And lastly, I would like to recognize our Eastern Cape Regional Student Representative Council, Ms. Tsulufele Nkomo, who is the regional chairperson, Mr. Cinga Dlanjwa, who is the regional secretary, and all members of the SRC who are present this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to recognize colleagues who have provided logistical and administrative support, who have made this ceremony possible. These are the graduation division departments, the Department of Institutional Advancement, Multimedia Services, Operations and Facilities, including Security and Protection. You are safe in this room, and the Department of Human Resources, Employee and Wellness Unit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to stand before you today on this momentous occasion to acknowledge and celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance from our esteemed students, soon to be called UNISA graduates. Before I go anywhere else, can we just give them a round of applause that they are sitting here? Don't they look stunning this morning? Maybe some of your relatives can't even recognize you. Today we stand at the peak of a new chapter, our graduates, ready to make your mark on the world and our motherland, South Africa, and the continent. Walking across the stage will be symbolic of the academic journey that you have traveled. You have persevered, distance education, which can be very lonely at times. You have persevered long nights of studying, complex modules, tight deadlines, and also continuing with your studies while you deal with other complexities of life in your space, and also maybe, trying this and that economically, and also raising families and working very hard. For this, you deserve not only our applause, but our deep admiration. Today, your name is etched not just in the graduation program, but in the unfolding story of South Africa and the continent's future. While we celebrate your hard work and success, let us also acknowledge and celebrate the guidance and support lended by our academics who are here with me on the stage, and also your families who are here with you today to celebrate with you. Can we just give that a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? At UNISA, we are committed to upholding education as a fundamental human right, ensuring that no student is left behind. Together with the collaboration of families, our academics, our dedicated professionals, we have overcome these challenges to ensure that every student receives the support they need to thrive academically and personally. The University of South Africa has been intentional in implementing several initiatives aimed at fostering greater student success. For instance, through our UNISA 2030 strategy, when we reviewed it back in 2023, we were very intentional in prioritizing student support by dedicating a strategic pillar which specifically seeks to address any learning challenges that our dear students might be experiencing. Also, as a university, we are dedicated to increasing graduation rates and recognizing the diverse challenges that can hinder academic progress, including financial, family, health, and work-related issues. We are committed to upholding education as a fundamental human right. Together, some of our programs that provide the support that help our students to thrive academically, we have our learner analytics and learning analytics and surveys that profiles and track our students so that we are able to we have the valuable insights that we need throughout the student walk, from applications to graduations, to track also their academic journey beyond graduation, to ensure that our student support is enhanced for all our students, both first entering students and continuing students, including also addressing the challenges that they may face in navigating the higher education, the distance higher education system. Our profiling system tells us every little bit about our student, who they are, their gender, the minimum or the maximum household income, so that we know the kind of support that they will require. Furthermore, through collaborative efforts across various committees and departments, we have streamlined processes to ensure timely release of exam results and comprehensive student support services. To the business intelligence platform, the Unintelligence Enterprise Data Hub, a platform that enhances access to critical information, provides us or help us to make informed decisions to ensure that we prioritize student success. This tool allows us to monitor various operational and academic activities across the institution, with capabilities for descriptive and diagnostic analytics, and as also advancing towards predictive analytics, we are able to predict in future what the analytics can tell us. Our goal is to oversee student progress through comprehensive analytics, enabling detailed analysis down to tracking individual students who might be experiencing problems, and we are able to prompt them to be back on the system or to be aligned what is expected of them. Ladies and gentlemen, without any waste of time, let me once again welcome you all to this important ceremony. Let us celebrate, let us sit back and celebrate our graduates and diplomats this morning. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity, please join me, to welcome Dr. T.L. Ngonyama Ndo, who's going to deliver the Chancellor's address. Over to you, Dr. Ndo.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, all support and academic colleagues present here today, our graduates and all their guests, all protocol observed. Good morning, Dumelang, Sanbonani, Dimachironi, Abusheni, Huyamore, Molweni, Molweni in East London. Let me begin by saying congratulations to all of you for completing your studies. You made it regardless of all the challenges you encountered during your studies. Your determination and resilience have driven you to reach your academic goals. Let me also say well done to the parents, to the family and friends, as well as to our support and academic staff who supported you throughout your academic journey. As you are about to graduate, let me remind you that education is not merely a tool to acquire knowledge, but it is a force to transform both the self and the world around us. Therefore, your education should be a living, breathing entity that has the power to shape you and those around you. Let it shape who you are and who you will become. I urge you to embrace transformative power of your education. Allow yourself to challenge allow education to challenge you and push you beyond your comfort zones, as well as open your eyes to new perspectives. Let it be the catalyst for your personal growth, for your understanding and empathy. As you step into the world, remember that your education is not just for you, but for others as well. Use it to uplift, to inspire, to create positive change. The true value of education lies in its ability to transform not only individuals, but communities and societies. Let it guide you in making informed, ethical decisions, in advocating for justice, and in contributing for the better world, to the better world. As you move forward, Carry with you the responsibility to use your knowledge and your skills for the greater good. Our African societies face numerous challenges that require agent transformation. These challenges include, but may not be limited to, poverty, inequality, corruption, unemployment, gender-based violence, inadequate healthcare facilities, and limited access to quality education. Our African societies also face pressing environmental concerns, political instability, and the need for economic diversification. So, I challenge you to be the agents of change. Do not accept the status quo. Use your education to critically analyze these issues and develop innovative solutions. I invite you to be part of the collective effort to build a better society. Challenge the systems that perpetuate inequality and injustice. Advocate for policies that promote inclusivity, transparency, and sustainable development. Stand up for what is right and work towards a better future for all. Remember, the transformation of our African societies begins with you. I encourage you to find your voice and to use it for those who cannot speak for themselves. In a world where many are marginalized, oppressed, and silenced, I encourage you, sorry about that. In a world where many are marginalized, oppressed, and silenced, your education gives you the power to advocate for them or to be their advocate. Be a voice of voiceless. Speak against discrimination, poverty, and injustice. Use your knowledge and skills to amplify concerns of those who are often ignored. Let your voice be a beacon of their hope, and let it inspire others in creating more just and equitable societies. As you impact the lives of many globally and continentally, do not forget that charity begins at home. Remain resourceful in your communities where you come from. Your communities are now depending on you. Try to contribute towards reducing unemployment and poverty in your local communities. Identify market gaps and initiate new businesses, or contribute innovative ideas in existing local organizations, or collaborate with others to form partnerships. You can also engage in community development projects, mentor others, participate in initiatives that promote skills development and economic growth. You can develop products and offer services that address community needs, thereby generating employment for yourselves as well as for others. In conclusion, let me remind you that from today, you will form part of a larger alumni community of UNISA. And UNISA is a Pan-African university that promotes the ideas of humanity and active citizenship. So I request you to go out there to serve with integrity, respect, and Ubuntu. Stay connected to the university, continue learning and contributing to the institution's legacy, and continue building the continent at large. Once again, congratulations. May your education continue to transform you, and through you, the world.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ngonyama Ndo, for your insightful delivery, and also for acknowledging the resilience of our students and also urging them to embrace transformative power and also to open eyes and ideas to new perspectives in life and to be all inclusive in service with integrity to our people, and also reminding you that the education that that you are acquiring or you have acquired this morning is not only for you, but is meant to uplift our communities, to inspire others, and also to bring positive change to contribute towards a better world and greater good for society. And also, she is listing a number of things that we need to look into: poverty, inequality, gender-based violence, and also, amongst others, environmental changes, how we can change that to a better society and the world at large. Thank you very much for that delivery, Dr. Ndo. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give her a round of applause for that delivery? Before we get started with the conferment of degrees and diplomas, may I kindly request you not to leave the hall before the end of the ceremony. And I also want to recognize one of our own, our CEO, and the Dean of the Business School of Leadership, Professor Msweli. I didn't realize that she was in the audience. Welcome, Prof. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to ensure that from the first student to the last student, the hall is as full as this. We want all our graduates and diplomats to enjoy the audience that we have. Please don't leave the hall. And also, may I request you to put your phones on a silent mode. You can keep them on because you would like to snap a picture of the loved one, but please keep them on a silent mode, so that the ceremony is not disturbed in any way. By virtue of powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer degrees and diplomas for the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. Over to you, colleagues.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Omobayo Kunle Isan for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I was the candidate supervisor, and it is now my privilege to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In his thesis, Enhancing Urban Crime Detection with Intelligent Vision, Surveillance Technologies and Machine Learning Strategies, he investigates advanced methods for detecting suspicious behaviors and predicting criminal activities, addressing critical challenges in urban security through the integration of vision, surveillance, and a machine learning model. His findings demonstrate that the proposed model effectively identifies patterns linked to crime and enhances detection accuracy. This research makes a significant contribution to the development of an intelligent crime detection framework that supports security agencies and forensic experts, enabling evidence-based decision-making, proactive intervention, and strategic planning in high-risk areas, ultimately enhancing community safety and safeguarding property. Several articles have been published in high-impact journals. I supervised the candidate with Professor I.O. Osen Makinde. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Omobayo Ayokunle Isan the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Amobayo Ayokunle Esan. Congratulations.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Wonga Duke Mfundisi Mabona for the degree Doctor of Philosophy. I was the candidate supervisor, and it's now my privilege to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In his thesis entitled Telecommunications Employees' Experiences of Their Roles in Organizational Performance with specific reference to employee engagement, a case study in the Eastern Cape, Wonga explored the impact of employee engagement on organizational performance in a telecommunications company in the Eastern Cape, South Africa. The research explores the role of meaningfulness, safety, and availability in influencing employees' psychological presence and, in turn, how it affects organizational performance. The findings of this qualitative study contribute to existing knowledge on employee engagement in a developing economy and offers practical insights for organizations to improve employee engagement and organizational performance. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Wonga Duke Mfundisi Mabona the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Wonga Duke Mfundisi Mabona. Congratulations, staff.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Master of Commerce. Masiwakwe Anda Matoti. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the degree was obtained with distinction. Congratulations. Tsebu John Mohale.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Sibongiseni Ndlovu receives the degree of Masters of Arts. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Masters of Arts in Visual Arts. Pumelani Lennox Mbanya. Nangamso Ntonkozo Changana.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Matamba Kwezi Mulosi received the degree of Master of Science.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Veronica Buseka Mtenjana received the degree of Masters of Law in the College of Law.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kanya Giba receives the degree of Masters of Science. The degree was obtained with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Engineering Technology Honors. Yogama Gafeni, Ayabonga Mnyanda, the degree was obtained with distinction. Tokozani Pelo Kamesi.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kuli Soaresh received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors in the College of Law.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Ati Sinazo Sanelisiwe Tafeni received the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors. Matabo Hendricks. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Simahle Malayo receives the degree with distinction. Sisipho Mbuzwana. Amanda Ntuli.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Nobatembu Dlala. Ngwekaze Lorraine Glambulu. Sandiswa Goyia. Noxolo Violet Mbata. Michael Barane Taylor. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Administration Honours. Flumela Judith Faku. Sinazu Zimkita Kiba, sorry. Naledi Babalwa Moko. Tozama Kumtu.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Ngebakazi December. Siposakhe Kaluva. Kalavu. Ponso Nyelele. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Education. Siyasanga Bandezi. Bodine Shirley Jolene Blau. Sesethu Dungayezi. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Christine Page Goodall obtained the degree with distinction. Sinalo Makavu. Volabo Machola. Chantel Matthews. Nomtunzi Nombini Mbopho. Kwaita Mtingi. Tembelani Nomqa. KC Jade Penny. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Chadwin Benedict Roberts obtained the degree with distinction. Putumani Clinicini. Lakeni Zondani. Nomfekezo Matongomani. Maliviwe Mbasa.
Sorry, ma'am. Can I just have that? Thank you. Sorry. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Iviwe Mlenze. Simamkele Wape. Linda Dinga. Papama Mona. Poyisa. I'll try my best. Poyisa Ndayi Pepele. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Melissa Williams. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Vuyukazi Bantom receives the degree with distinction. Congratulations. Robin J. Barry. Yanga Fayin Lala. Chris Hatton. Gary Ruan Klein. Fiziwe Matsiba. Kululeka Mso. Mzini. Okay. Kamba Mzini. Vishan Naidu. Lauren Jade Newcomb. Kanyasile Ngani. Just look there for photo. Tabisile Nomganga. Sakiwe Sinitemba Nolche. Sibulele Nozibele. Sinetemba Sweetness Willifant. Sibuyisiwe Tiki.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Accounting Sciences. Nosawaru, I believe, Agnolaho. Sibulelo Dai Zana. Nomvula Margaret Mkaba.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Laws in the College of Law. Nomfundo Attorney. Nonable Patricia Bam. Konaye Kindness Bagiso. Nom Tamsang no Zipo Babusagwe. Kolelwa France. Namsa Ngotka. Spelele Ngotwana. Joash Benjamin Israelal. Ziad Japi. Sisipo Nompikoko Jiliza. Lwando Juta. Gasturi Kanigadu. Lelane Kemp, the degree was obtained with distinction. Sony Christian Kun. Mawetu Kotombe. Bonginkosi Kwenda. Musa Sipokazi Lujanbe. Bonisile Amus Mashowen. Minazana Makubela. Uzizile Desi Matsilin. Masitembe Bangela. Zimkita Zonditi Mketane. Lunga J.R. Moko. Koiko Murengwa. Fezeka Mtete. Milodi Murinzi. Simpiwo Gift Kangane. Mhlali Nkani. Amanda Nokonjo. Mabandla Nonyashe. Sisipo Pali. Merlin Crystal Reites. Lee Annerish Chani Smith. Mzoke Hamilton Sonjani. Luvuyo Tony. Sandisiwe Takata.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Dedi Galane Baswell Morapedi. Songezo Mvumvu.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Consumer Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Uviwe Nzingila. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Angelique Louise Magula. Kaiya Mtukushi.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Tom Zanele Poshia Nsila receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Work. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Abongile Nohako receives the degree of Bachelor of Information Sciences. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nozintombi Sibaya receives the degree of Bachelor of Theology. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Sciences. Siyathemba Mlungwana. Akhona Sizatane. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Hoshili Mashali Feeds. Lafris Courtney George. Entle Siyongwana. Athabile Gadana. Onezwa Nxegu. Asanda Helebe. Lupumlo Templeton Joka. Onamandla Kinene. Caronessa Moss. Ati Solomon Nomandla. Nsikelelo Tsitsa.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Anovuyo Manoni receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Samkelo Batande Ngonongono. Luto Husa.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Lusanda Badi. Zizipu Madikazi. Siasanga Mazengana. Yandiswa Virginia Nkoza. Zodwa Skepe. Sorry, just on. Luxola Edgar Zonkwala. Nwabisa Hazel Kati. Lupe Contana.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Tandogazi Barnes obtained the diploma with distinction.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the Graduate School of Business Leadership. Nobukosi Nobuhle Ben. Nomawethu Mpofu.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Sposkazi Masongololo. Hlumela Mayose. Aseze Ncwina. Ongeziwe Ralane.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the diploma in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Zipho Gosani, the diploma is obtained with distinction. Congratulations. Nelani Langa. Congratulations.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Law. Esethu Benene. Risitwe Kilobogile Penelope Bele. Sivuyile Nicholas Magwa. Nombulelo Princess Mange. Ndumiso Mbulawa. Sinovuyo Khataza.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Ondela Bunse. Tandukazi Cordelia Jali. Shantai Luke. Kamkamba Sinisipu Sibulele Mabandla. I tried. Congratulations. Ovayu Jennifer Madube Dube. Mzwanele Meva. Songeza Nkasela. Vidonia Ernestine Smith.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Vusum Zijanki receives the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Zintle Makende received the diploma in the College of Education.
Halala, class of 2024, 2025, halala. Congratulations, and I didn't hear those ululations and immediate. Can I hear them again? When our graduates, what we call graduates and diplomats, walked in here, your hands were empty. Can you please stand up? Can I see what you have in your hands? Congratulations, we have now the UNISA alumni, and we also have doctors in the room. Congratulations. Congratulations once again to this very important achievement. You have made your mark. You have been waiting for this day for a very long time, and this day has come. And I can see, I have heard it all from your families saying, hala, lana, na. Hey, umtanam. Hey, umuntuam. Hey, I've heard it all, and it's all happiness and celebration. And all those, you know, our praises, our traditional praises that you have adorned our graduates here, we are also happy for you. May you go forth from this place with a sense of purpose, a commitment to excellence, and a determination to make a world a better place. As we reflect on at your time at UNISA, we must also acknowledge the invaluable lessons you have learned, not only in your chosen fields of study, but also in the realm of personal growth and development. UNISA has not only equipped you with the knowledge, skills, and competencies necessary to excel in your respective fields, but it has also instilled in you a set of values that will guide you as you navigate the complexities of life beyond this point of your graduation. One of the most important lessons that you have learned at UNISA is the importance of making a difference in society. I think that message was echoed also this morning. You have been taught that education is not just about acquiring knowledge for your own benefit, but also about using that knowledge to effect positive change in the world around us. Whether you pursue a career in healthcare, education, business, science, agriculture, human sciences, humanities, or any other field for that matter, you have the responsibility to use your skills and talents for the betterment of society. As you live here today, I want you to remember that you have graduated from the largest in Africa and the oldest comprehensive open distance e-learning institution in the world. And this institution has graduated world leaders for the past 152 years. Can we give a round of applause to them? With this graduation, you have now joined that pedigree of African leaders, and we expect only the best from you. Don't fail the trend of leadership that has come out of UNISA. You must also, when you live here, you must also have a sense of pride to know that UNISA is widely recognized both locally and internationally by several global ranking organizations, and the evidence show that, because the criteria that these global ranking organizations use is the criteria that is more biased on contact universities. But UNISA has stepped up. Being a distance institution, and with the metrics that they use in terms of the student-staff ratio, it's biased against a distance institution, but we are up there with everybody else. UNISA has been ranked, if I may tell you, as a highly prestigious 2025 academic ranking of world universities, also known as the Shanghai ranking, which only publishes the top 1,000 universities worldwide, and UNISA is one of them. And this makes us in the top 2.5 and 3.5% worldwide in that category. And also locally, we produce research outputs. We have moved from 4 years ago, we were in the 13th position. Now we are in the 6th position. The 2025 Center for World Universities ranked UNISA in the top 6% of the 20,966 universities ranked by them, and 945 for employability and 1,250 for research. And this is consistent with the employability surveys that we run beyond the point of graduation. We follow up with the employers to find out how would they rate our UNISA graduate. They rate them very, very high with the sense of problem solving, high level of competency. And all these employers, for the past 10 years since we have been running this survey, they have consistently ranked UNISA in the top 5 universities in our country. So it is no mistake that the Center for World Universities has ranked UNISA very high in employability, and we are very thankful with that consistency. You also make part of over 50,000 graduates that UNISA produces annually, and you will contribute significantly to our mission of driving economic development and fostering a socially just society in South Africa and in the continent. The world is waiting for your talents, your ideas, and your leadership. South Africa, like much of the world, faces immense challenges: economic inequality, education, and social injustices. But armed with this knowledge and skills that you have acquired, I have no doubt that you will make a difference, and you are well prepared to deal with these challenges head on. You are not just graduates today, you are change makers, you are innovators, you are future leaders. The decisions you make, the actions you take, and the values that you hold will shape the world around you. As we celebrate your achievements, we also acknowledge the significance of your role as ambassadors of this esteemed institution. Wherever you go, your CV will tell the world where you come from. And you must always hold your head high and hold on to those values that were instilled by UNISA as you embark on the next phase of your journey in life. We urge you to embody the values of what we call here at UNISA graduateness. And what this entails is dedication, service, innovation, and ethical conduct and leadership. And also to be agents of positive change in your communities and beyond. Following good ethical principles and conduct in all you do, either as a student when you continue with your studies or when you are into the world of work, it is very, very critical to hold those ethical principles, because being a UNISA graduate reflects on our institutional values. Whatever good that you do, you will be recognized recognized accordingly, and people will see the ethical principles and the values that you hold. Whatever bad that you do out there, people will also remember that you are from UNISA, and you are the mirror of this institution, and it will reflect badly on our institution. As UNISA graduates, you must also strive to display unwavering integrity in everything that you do. Be honest and transparent with everything that you do, and never ever be tempted to practice any form of unethical behavior in every turn of your work. You should be leaders, not followers. You should be the architects of your own destinies. UNISA has empowered you to think critically, to challenge, and to lead by example. When you embark on this journey of life, you must embrace your roles as leaders with courage, conviction, and humility, knowing that the decisions that you make today will shape the world tomorrow. If you make very bad decisions, it will impact the communities that you serve drastically. So you are armed with the knowledge that we have given you. Do your research and learn, and do informed decisions that will better our society and improve the lives of our people. Let us also remember those who are less fortunate and strive to create a more inclusive and equitable society for all. I salute you, all our esteemed graduates, the class of 2025. You have made your mark, and wherever you go, go and serve our people with diligence and humility. Go and serve our people with pride. And before I go, I would once again like to thank our academics and our families who are very, very proud of you and have celebrated with you this morning. And I also once again to thank our sponsors who have supported some of you as students who are seated here and graduating today. And amongst them, we appreciate the financial support that have been extended to us, to our students from the Eastern Cape Social Development Department. Let us give them a round of applause for the work that they do. And also, I would like to encourage you to move on to the next level of your studies. You have achieved what you have achieved. You got your diplomas, please move to your degree. From your bachelor's degree, please move to your honors. Those who got honors, please move to your masters. Those who got a master's, please move on to the red gowns. Can you please ask our only 2 doctors in a room to stand up, please? You have reached the pinnacle of your education, and I can see that you are trying to near the stage with my colleagues here behind me. But I would like to wish you well for your accomplishments, and also to wish you well to become the best scholars that the world has ever seen. With the next level of your advancement in your publications, to become the world scholars and professors that the world has ever seen. Again, let's give them another round of applause. Okay. Thank you. You may be seated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting close to closing the ceremony. And I want to once again thank you. But I just also want to let you know that officially, as I said earlier on, you are now officially the UNISA alumni, And being an alumni, moving from one form to the other, it comes with a lot of responsibilities. It means you'll continue to give the support that is necessary for our UNISA students. If you know a student who couldn't graduate, because I'm sure there are some who would have wished to be here today, but they couldn't make it, either due to financial difficulties or to family challenges or to ill health, please extend a hand to anyone that you know out there that was not able and was not fortunate to come to this point of their studies. Give them a hand. And also be a tutor at UNISA, where you can be able to, to help other students with the lecturers to give the necessary support. And also financially, if you are able to do so, you can support UNISA by making a contribution on our online platform, the University of South Africa Bursary Fund, by using the online platform www.unisa.ac.za. And with this message, I want to thank you to say, now you have become part of the hashtag Circle of Excellence today, and also our hashtag of following ethical principles all the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to rise for the singing of the national anthem, and the words of which will be on page 24 of the program, and to remain standing after the anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.